So this is the scene directly after Myrtle has just been run down by the car that everyone thought Gatsby was driving. And so Nick walks out into the garden and is called by Gatsby. So notice the darkness of the scene and the silence, except for maybe the crickets in the background. And you notice that Gatsby is in the shadows. His face is actually hidden as the camera closes up on Gatsby's face and Nick's face. When you have Gatsby looking up at Nick and Nick looking down at Gatsby. And so as Nick's anger grows, Gatsby has to come out of the shadows and explain the situation. One can see Gatsby's desperation to get the story out while Nick's anger continues to grow. And Lerman, at this point, uses the stillness of the shots to keep the scene under control as Nick starts to lose his temper and Gatsby starts to become desperate to tell the story. So he's explaining what actually happened. So then they actually were being too loud and light comes on. But the light also comes on for the audience and Nick, as Gatsby has just revealed that Daisy was the one driving the car. Daisy was the one that killed Myrtle.
It was Daisy.
And now the scene has slowed down significantly. There's still the stillness there. The music comes in as Gatsby starts recounting the scene in the form of the flashback. And so now the flashback comes on with this music, and you see it from a different perspective. You see it from the perspective of the car, and you see Daisy with the wheel. And it's alternating between a close-up of Gatsby's face and the flashback. Would you see the pain that Gatsby feels at having this been the woman that he loves, and having it been her fault? And so then, as the climatic moment ends, Gatsby goes back to his original spot, hiding in the shadows. And so the audience realizes that Daisy driving does not change anything, and Gatsby's still going to protect her, and he's still not going to reveal the truth to anybody but Nick. And he makes Nick promise that. So this scene has actually been in stark contrast to the rest of the movie, which has been loud and lots of flowing camera angles. And this scene has actually been quite still, and you have time to focus on each of their conversations in turn and really focus on the pace of the scene